At the height of the Cold War, the Soviet Union and the collective nations known as the West competed over practically everything. Politics, technology, chess, math, going to space. But there was one arena in which there was no competition. Hockey. The Soviets owned that one. Between 1960 and 1990, the Soviet national hockey team won nearly every international match it played. And that's the dullest way to put it. The Russians destroyed. In the 1976 Olympics, for example, they trounced the United States 6-2, mopped up Finland 7-2, and beat Czechoslovakia in the finals for the Olympic gold medal. Their fourth gold medal in a row. The Soviet coach was a freak, a legend, a Zen master on ice. Anatoly Tarasov was his name. He made his young athletes study chess and dancing. They practiced jumping off walls. They learned to do ninja moves wearing skates. They sang songs with lyrics like "Cowards don't play hockey." Tarasov's mashups of athletic and mental conditioning made his students see the world, the whole world, as relevant to hockey. Another freaky coach followed, Viktor Tikhonov, a Soviet army general who was known for his dictatorial style, ruthless 11-month-long practice regimens, and the hatred his players had for him. Out of this ice dojo arose a group of athletes that would go down in history as not just one of the world's best hockey teams, but one of the best sports teams of all time. They were called the Red Army. Here was their most famous starting lineup, known as the Russian Five. Vyacheslav Slava Fetisov, defenseman. Natural-born leader and decorated hockey god. Both charming and terrifying, quote, like a bear. Said to be one of the greatest players ever. Alexei Kasatonov, defenseman. Disciplined, patriotic, and unflinching. Fetisov's best friend on and off the ice. Vladimir Krutov, forward. Known as the Russian Tank. Standing 5'9" and weighing close to 200 pounds, Krutov was a beer keg on skates and the reliable soul of the team. Igor Larionov, center. Called the Professor. Larionov was cerebral, a tactician. Skinny and deceptively tough, his specialty was misleading opposing players. Sergei Makarov, forward. Makarov was a sniper, feared by goalies everywhere. He could find the back of the net from anywhere on the rink. They were backed up at the net by legendary goaltender Vladislav Tretiak, known for his stoicism and quick thinking. And this doesn't include the dozen other talented players in the club at a given time, each with his own fearsome quirks and specialties, such as longtime team captain Valery Vasilyev, who is known for punishing opponents while hungover from partying all night, and even once finishing a game after having a heart attack on the rink. You get the idea. They were monsters. But it wasn't just a stack of great individual players that made the Soviet team dominate. North American teams were known to scout young hockey players from junior leagues and groom them for the pros from absurdly young ages. Canadian pro hockey players tended to be flawless skaters with big muscles. During much of the Red Army's winning streak, Canada actually had players with better individual statistics on its national team, such as the legendary Wayne Gretzky. No, it was their style, the Russians insisted, that made their team special. No matter who was on the ice, opponents claimed the Red Army could read minds. It could be Fetisov and Kasatonov defending the net as one, or champion center Sergei Fedorov circling the defense, distracting them while a teammate sliced in for a shot. Or in later years, it could be Vladimir the Impaler Konstantinov gliding through the enemy like a human spear, passing the puck between the opponent's legs. Regardless of the configuration, they were unstoppable.